Hi there. We're back, aren't we? And I think everything is working. I think I got all my gear back and operational. Hopefully there's sound. Let me double check about that part. Yes, there's sound. Uh, Yay. Good to see you. Hello, hello. I have my computer back. My gear is working. I spent all morning reinstalling things in anticipation of this very event. So hopefully everything is fully operational for you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. They replaced my logic board, so I lost all my data, at least on the computer. I backed it up. Just a public service message. If your data does not exist in 3 places, it does not exist at all. So do a cloud backup of some kind, do a hard copy backup, and then have the main stuff. And then you're probably going to be okay when your computer dies, because it is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. And always having a current backup. Yeah, just a good idea. That's all. Anyway, there's my advice for you. Yes. Anyway, good to see you guys. All right, Paula wanted this, so I'll just start on this. Someone's in the backyard banging on the door. Daddy's gone away, he's coming back no more. His baby's curled up on a stranger's floor. Mom's thinking family dinners weren't too much to ask for. Well, everybody here's got a story to tell. Everybody's been through their own hell. There's nothing too special about getting hurt, getting over it. That takes the world. 'Cause one way or another, we'll all need each other. Nothing's gonna turn out the way you thought it would. But friends and lovers, don't you duck and cover, 'cause everything comes out the way it should. Blessed are the humble, blessed are the weak, blessed are the hungry, blessed are the meek, blessed are the ones on the other side. Blessed are we for just being alive. One day I stopped wanting anything at all. The heavens opened up like a waterfall. No use in worrying about when it ends. Just for now, be thankful for what I get. 'Cause one way or another, we'll all need each other. Nothing's gonna turn out the way you thought it would. Friends and lovers, don't you duck and cover, 'cause everything comes out the way it should. One day I stopped wanting anything at all. The heavens opened up like a waterfall. No use in worrying about when it ends. Just for now, be thankful for what I get. 'Cause one way or another, man's gonna suffer. Makes no difference the way he wanted. Friends and lovers, don't you duck and cover, 'cause everything comes out the way it should in the end. It seems like life is a palindrome. Cry when you die, cry when you're born. In between, it's all about the ups and downs. Add them all together, cancel each other out. 'Cause one way or another, one way or another, you won't get what you wanted, you'll get enough for sure. One way or another, better pays for the summer. Won't get what you wanted, what you gotta be good. Someone's in the backyard banging on the door. Daddy's gone away, he's coming back no more. His baby's curled up on a stranger's floor. Mom's thinking happy endings weren't too much to ask for. All right. And I had Waygif. I think I wrote the name down wrong, the last name. But Way asked for a birthday present that I not apologize for anything. And so I'm going to see if I can get through this one show without apologizing for anything. I actually used to have, like, when I was trying to remember, it was sixth grade. My friend David Weiner, he, at some point, I habitually apologized for everything. I said I was sorry all the time for everything, as if I had no right to be alive. And he eventually got so annoyed with it that he just told me that, as a friend, correctively, he would hit me as hard as he could in the arm every time I apologized for something that didn't need apologizing for. And I ended up having, like, my entire upper arm was just this black and blue bruise because he would just, like, shrug and just wail on me. And it actually, apparently that's how I learned. Actually, severely reduced my apology quotient for quite some time. Anyway, so simple gifts. So I figured, anyway, for you, I'm gonna try this song and see if it works. So. What else should I be? All apologies. What else could I say? Everyone escape. What else could I write? I don't have to write. What else should I be? All apologies. In the sun I feel warm. In the sun, I'm buried. Oh, I wish I was like you, easily amused, and find my nest to solve. Everything's my fault. I'll take all the blame. I could see something. Sunburn, freezer burn, choking on the ashes of her enemies. In the sun I feel as one. In the sun, I'm buried, all knows all we are. 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 Yeah, I don't think I played that one before. Looked it up about 3 minutes before the show just to see if I can pull it off. So that was fun. All right. We got some more. There are a lot of requests today. A lot of requests. We have another single coming out. Toad does this week in honor of our elections. It's kind of an homage to Randy Newman called "Old Habits Die Hard." So It's a new day in the district. After 4 years off the rails, want some checks and some balances. Not the same old rich white males. We can put this place in order, build a brand new house of cards. Pretty soon it may fall, ain't it true? Don't they all? Old habits die hard. I hope I'm aiming for the truth here, that I'm ready to be wrong. My mind was designed for a different world, and the tribal urge is strong. Still, every loss of privilege is a swift kick in the nards. It's been long overdue, I'll admit that it's true. Old habits die hard. Old habits die hard. And save us from ourselves, and save us from each other. Save us from the sickness that sees a threat, not a sister or a brother. May this go down for the ages as the lowest that we creep. May the children in their cages see their mothers in their sleep. May we find some kind of justice in the tatters and the shards. Every recompense is welcome. Old habits die hard. Old habits die hard. Old habits die hard. Yeah, one's coming out soon. We're scrambling to finish a lyric video for it as we speak, but it's coming out pretty good. Scott from Animal Crackers actually is putting it together for us, which makes me so happy. He's an awesome guy. So. Yeah, hundreds of kids have been separated from their families because, like, the whole. I think it was in New York Times today. It's like more than 500 kids have not been able to find their parents to reunite them with because they were in such a hurry to rip them away from their families that they forgot to do any kind of accurate record keeping in case the families might ever want to see their children again. It's like a pretty hideous human rights violation, which just gets buried under the constant stream of awfulness from this administration. But it's one of those things to remember because it's important. And the other question we have here is, when will the new album drop? Next year, probably. We're kind of going to wait on seeing how can we say this? how chaotic November and December are. So hopefully early in the next year, but we figure there's going to be other things on people's minds for a little while. So just wanted to be, and yes, Bill, that song did have all the chords, every single one of them. All right, so there was another request for this. Chris asked for this because it's Tom Petty's birthday, and so felt that I should do something for Tom, which I think is a great idea. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong on the boat out at sea. We'll sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Go away somewhere all bright and new. Well, I have seen no other who compares What a good song. I love Benmont Tench's piano on that. It's so insanely good. Benmont Tench is just, he's a monster. He's a delicious monster, is what he is. Anyway, so okay, I'll do some more songs for you because that's what we're doing. Did I get my computer? Yes, I got my computer back from Apple. They had replaced the logic board, so I had to reinstall all, not all my I had to basically update it from my backup, and then, but there were a lot of, Native Instruments for some reason loses track of all the sample libraries, so lots of studio stuff. If I were just like Googling and Zooming for an office, it would be fine, but audio software is comprised of like so many tiny little parts, so there was a lot of reinstallation of that, but it's fine. Yeah. So you know what? Since I'm up here all high, this is apparently there's been a squirrel romance of some sort. So this is to Richard from Beth. Can't promise you the moon and stars, but on a clear night we can go out in the yard. lay upon the grass beneath the sky and count the shooting stars and satellites. I can't promise you won't need to cry, but I'll help you wipe the tears from your eyes. If there's one thing that you need to know is true, you must remember you were meant to be here through long days and short years, through laughter and warm tears. You were meant to be here. You were meant to be here. You were meant to be here. I can't promise you will always see how beautiful you are, how wild and free. For all the many changes you'll go through, you must remember you were meant to be here through hard days and sweet years, through laughter and warm tears. You were meant to be here. You were meant to be here. You were meant to swim through summer spheres and wonders. Trust your heart, dear. You were meant to be here through long days and short years, through sadness and happy tears. You were meant to be here. You were meant to be here. And you were meant to be here through long days and short years, through sadness and happy tears. You were meant to be here. You were meant to be here. You were meant to be. You were meant to be here. You were meant to be. You were meant to be here. All right. I like that one. On to the 4th fret, where so many songs live. I don't know why I like the 4th fret so much, but I do. All right, here, wait. I'm gonna check to make sure everything is still working. I don't know ever long. So... and somebody was asking where this song was from. It was it's on a Renee Stahl children's record. It's Renee Stahl and Friends, and I'm gonna do a version on a record of mine as well, just so I'll also have a version, so everyone gets a version. But look up Renee Stahl, and I'm forgetting what the name of the album is right now, but there it is. So yeah. What did we have here? Stacy wanted this, so we're gonna do it. We always look tired. We get too much sleep. Dreams give no rest when they're the same as the day that precedes. I wanna see angels and touch their wings. Clouds never part anymore. It's just one of those things. frightens me, 'cause I'm out of touch, but I am dying to be naked and happy for all the world to see me short. Naked and happy, no one laughing at me short. Wells of compassion, except to ourselves, we are ugly in the mirror, beautiful to the ones we love. I need you now, and it frightens me, 'cause I'm out of touch, but I am dying to be naked and happy for all the world to see me short. Naked and happy, no one laughing at me short. Short. Let me tell you something that'll shock you like hell. I have it on authority that we are both alive and well. I know too much, I need to start forgetting, 'cause I'm out of touch, but I am dying to be naked and happy for all the world to see me short. Naked and happy, and no one laughing at me short. Short. I made myself sick and made myself sad, letting go of everything was the best idea I ever had. I always think of like Naked Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes. I think of Naked. That's who I think of on that song. Today I was thinking of Jeff Toobin, but then I thought that was mean, and so I tried to stop, but then I didn't, apparently, all the way. I'm actually surprised there have not been more Zoom-related high-profile firings this year, just because there's so much opportunity. I think my favorite it was still the Supreme Court toilet flush. I think that was an awesome teleconferencing moment. Anyway, all right. We got a few more here. So yeah, Alex Creamer, this is for you from Jeff. This is also for Amy today. So I wrote this one with Lori McKenna. I went to her place near Boston, and we were we sat down. I had the title. I wanted to write a song called "Nobody's Gonna Get Hurt," and I said it just needs to be all lies because it's impossible. And she's like, "Great, let's do it." And in the middle, yeah, I told this before, but she's like, "Well, if we want it to be a country song, we need whiskeys and highways." We didn't have Grandma getting out of jail or anything, but we definitely added whiskey and highways. I threw in cigarettes just for good measure. So. Well, the earth is flat, the grass don't grow. The northeastern winters, they hardly ever snow. There's no price to love, and there never was. Nobody's gonna get hurt. The kids don't need a thing, they always do the dishes. The laundry does itself. we're granted all our wishes. And if it's meant to be, it's easy. Nobody's gonna get hurt. The highway wasn't made for leaving. Whiskey wasn't made for regret. The smoke in my lungs makes it easier to breathe, and broken hearts will always mend. I will always be here now. I will never leave your side, and I won't lose myself to fear, or lose you to my pride. I will speak less often, but I will speak the truth. Nobody's gonna get hurt. The highway wasn't made for leaving. Whiskey wasn't made for regret. The smoke in my lungs makes it easier to breathe. Broken hearts will always mend. Nobody, nobody, nobody's gonna get hurt. Nobody, nobody, nobody's gonna get hurt. Lovers don't lie, and time is merciful. We're always gonna stay young and beautiful, and I will shoulder all the blame if we can't make this work, so nobody's gonna get hurt. Nobody's gonna get hurt. The highway wasn't made for leaving. Whiskey wasn't made for regret. Smoke in my lungs makes it easier to breathe, and if you love someone enough, it never ends. Nobody, nobody, nobody's gonna get it. Nobody, nobody, nobody's gonna get hurt. Yeah, somewhere there is a flat earther who is angry. Vaccines don't work. You can put anything in there. Masks are ineffective. I would love to, man, if Dolly Parton would cut this with, if anybody knows Dolly Parton and finds her interested, or maybe Darius Rucker will do a version. I would love somebody to do a version of it who actually gets played on the radio, because that'd be great. I could use the passive income at this point. It's so funny. None of my songs from the last 20 years get played anywhere. It's bizarre. They are worth a lot to me and worth a lot to the people who hear them. But man, it's still all about like All I Want and Walk on the Ocean. They get played on the radio. It's so strange. So, I cannot get on the radio, but I've tried. Anyway, well, maybe it will be proven wrong. I'd love to be proven wrong about that. Keep trying. Anyway, I got like 2 or 3 more songs for you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me and doing this with me. This has been a ton of fun. And it's so nice to have my it's so nice to actually have the working tools again. It's so bizarre um, to not have tools, and we find out how much we rely on all these crazy wild technologies, and it's kind of amazing. Um, so wait, you no longer have a radio. Many people do not have radios anymore. Um, Spotify list. You can play me on Spotify. Uh, and of course, tips are always welcome. I forgot to post anything because I wasn't sure if everything was working or not. I didn't know if I'd have to do this on an iPad or a borrowed computer or whatever. But if you do want to support me on PayPal, it's I think paypal.me/I am the Glenn, one word, or venmo.com/Glenn Phillips. And either of those work if you want to throw a tip or anything like that. And I will get going with the nonprofits again for Friday. Yeah, now that we've got the kinks worked out. So with all that, yeah, I got a couple more. What's my list here? Amanda, this is for you. Congratulations on the new job. Shame doesn't become you. There are no mistakes in the final view. No blame. How could it be so wrong that your heart was braver than your will was strong? Every path you follow, there's another left behind. Every door you don't kick open, there's a million more to try. Everything you taught me is the one I learned the best. There is nothing but the moment. Don't you waste it on regret. I'll go who it have to be. We just get by. Forget what you need. Just know I don't need to fit in. Is there room for you in your life with him? For every path you follow, there's another left behind. Every door you don't kick open, there's a million more to try. For everything you taught me is the one I learned. Nothing but the moment. Don't you waste it on regret. It's out of my hands, out of my hands. But I miss my friend, miss my friend. This is the price of honesty, but I'm not sorry. Path you follow, there's another left behind. Every door you don't kick open, there's a million more to try. Everything you taught me is the one I learned the best. There is nothing but the moment. Don't you waste it on regret. Oh, fun. All right. And Doug, this is for you. I forgot it before, but now I'm remembering. Okay. Take your cautionary tales Take your incremental gain and all the sycophantic games, throw them all away. Burn your TV in the yard, gather around with your friends, warm your hands upon the fire, start again. Take the story you've been sold, the lies that justify the pain, guilt that weighs upon the soul, throw them all away. Tear up the calendar bar, throw the pieces to the sky, confetti falling down like rain, like a parade to usher in your life. Take the dreams that should have died, the ones that kept you lying awake when you should have been alright, and throw them all away. With the time I waste on the life I never had, I could have turned myself into a better man. Inside your heart, so throw it all away. It won't fill the hole inside your heart. Help me to empty out this house. All I've gathered all these days, thought I couldn't do without. Throw it all away. Well, that was fun. So hey, I've popped many strings at guitar at concerts. It happens all the time. I've gone so long. I finally changed my strings a couple of weeks ago. I think I made it since January without changing my strings on this thing, which is absolutely insane. But anyway, it's been good to be here today. And by the way, for those who are asking about the eye, I whacked my left eye with a strap when I was camping and putting up a hammock, and the eye is apparently healing well. So I got a scratch like right in front of my pupil, and the thing that baffles the doctor more than anything is that I'm not in terrible pain around it. The eye got swollen, so I had headaches with it, but for some reason, like on the surface of the cornea, it should have been like stinging and red and terrible. And I don't know, I just avoided all the nerves or something. I have no idea what happened, but I am so grateful because I've had my cornea scratched before and it hurts like a mother. And I am so it's like it's the best. I don't know. I have a friend who has like the good leukemia, right? And it's like the good scratching your eyeball. Although the good leukemia is way worse than even the bad scratching the eyeball. It's a total shit show. But anyway, just for those who care, it's getting better. I hope you guys are doing well and being kind to each other out there. I don't wear contacts. I just scratch my eyes. I should sing the eye, but I'm not gonna right now. I don't know it well enough. So yeah, it's been a pretty lucky year. I'm gonna do this song just because I like doing it. It's been a while. It's one of my theme songs for this year. We'll see if this thing is still working for me. All right, this is by Mom Muse. It's called "We Shall Be Known." We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. All right. Take care of each other, all right? And I will see you Friday evening, 6 p.m. Pacific. 6 p.m.? Should we do 6? Should I move it to 5? Time's changing. Things are getting dark. We'll do it at 6, and then we'll figure it out. And we'll figure it out for the future. I may need to do 5 at some point. Maybe we'll do 5:30 just so people can get home from work or something. In any event, yeah, have fun. Be good. Be kind. And there we go. All right. Just be consistent. I will do my best to be consistent. Wait, where was that? There it was. I will do my best to be consistent. However, I must add that I've only, I think, done like misscheduled and missed the show and messed it up like three times this whole. So I'm not gonna apologize because it's someone's birthday too, and I'm not apologizing. But I've been fairly consistent for the last nine 9 months. you know. All right. Anyway, and humble and kind. I got to learn humble and kind. I don't really know it very well. The weird thing about humble and kind to me is it is so much like grandmother's song by I can't hear that song, and I know it's a really lovely song, and I kind of can't hear humble and kind without thinking of grandmother's song by Steve Martin. Be warm and witty and wise. Criticize things you don't know about. Be oblong and have your knees removed. All right. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye.